Hello everybody and welcome to Revolution Rail. This is part 2 of our Inglenook project and we're going to be working on the baseboard. Now I have marked out where I want to cut, and obviously it might be a bit hard for you to see on the camera, so that pencil is sort of where the top of it is going to be, and where the track ends on the left side of the screen, that's also where I'm going to be cutting. So that's good. Now I'm going to be using MDF board here, and it's about 6mm or 8mm thick, and this is a standard size that you can buy in any hardware store or DIY shop. So I guess without any further ado, I should get cutting. But one thing I must make sure before you start cutting is that you've measured everything twice and everything is straight. So once all that's done and you're definitely sure that's where you want it, get cutting. Right, so this is what I think I'm going to need to cut this bit of wood up. So I guess let's get cutting. Right, if you're going to be using a jigsaw like I am over here, then I would highly recommend you set something up a bit like this. Obviously do it your own way, but anyway, this is how I've done it. So I've got over here, this is my weight. This is basically holding down the board, because if I go down here, this is over the edge and I'm just pushing down. So if you can see that, board's under there. So I'm going to go along with the jigsaw along this line here. That is where I'm going to be cutting. This is clamped down, so when I get the jigsaw from over here, it sits nicely and rests against there. Now if we go in there and have a look at the blade, you can see, well, you probably can't see, but anyway, you can see the blade is close to that line, but it's on the side where I want to discard. I want to discard this side. So that's that. Now I've measured all the way across and I will cut along this line, so I guess let's go do that. As you can see, after all that, our board is perfectly cut out and it's ready for some structural integrity. So we're going to be using some thicker wood, some soft wood this time, not man-made boards, to be creating a sort of border underneath. This will help the integrity of the board, keep it all stiff and straight, and make sure it doesn't obviously break when you put loads of stuff on it. So that's to look forward to next. So I've got my board cut out now, and next thing to do is put on this bit of wood here to form like a strengthening bit around the edge, and so it's not flexible, because if we come over here, you see this kind of bends a bit if I put a bit of weight on it. I know that's a lot of weight and there won't be that much weight in it in the end, but there you go. So now to measure up this bit of wood and see where we go with it. Okay, so I had to get another bit of wood, as you can see here, because this one was not long enough, which seems strange because if I tilt the camera this way, you can see that it is quite long. So yeah, now let's get sawing with this dangerous looking machine. Right, so now we've got this is our sort of thingy bob here. Now obviously we're going to have to screw in these end bits here, and screw it to the board on the other side. Now, if you didn't know what I was doing earlier, this is what I was aiming for. Sort of a box shape with the two long ones on the outside and those ones on the inside. But I'm going to have to wait now to be able to do it anymore because my battery on this camera is dead, so good. Okay, now we've got all that done, we have to drill some pilot holes into the side of the wood so it all fits together nicely. When picking the screws you use, make sure you have one that can go all the way through the bit of wood, like so. You can make sure it will definitely tack or get a hot grip of the other bit of wood. So I'm using these ones to go through, I'm using this one to go through this bit of wood here. I'm using these smaller ones, look, this big. These are to go through the top of my board. Okay, so I have the board down now, and instead of screwing these in, I'm going to nail them in. It'll be much quicker and it'll give me a nice flush finish, which I want on this board because I'm not doing much. I know I'm not going to be doing much terraforming or whatever, landscaping, whatever it's called. Right, so I'm going to be using these galvanised clout nails, as you can see here, and we're just going to let that get into focus. It's not going to get into focus. There we go. Now I'm going to hammer these in like you normally do. Oops. That didn't work. Make sure I keep it straight as I hammer it in. Okay, that's stiff in, but we're not going to hammer it in all the way. We're going to do all the others and make sure they're in the right place, and then we'll hammer them all in fully. Now, believe it or not, that's it finished for now. I mean, I haven't put a backboard on it yet, round the back here, but I'm gonna have it. We're gonna have it come down and curve around. But I'm not gonna fuss with that yet because I haven't figured out totally what I'm doing. Maybe you might be able to see like there's a building and some other stuff that I've already planned out. But that's that. Now the next optional bit you can do, but I'm not going to show you today because I'm not prepared for it, and I might do it later after we've put some stuff down. But it's to paint your baseboard so it's a nice colour. I'm going to be painting the bottom of it and the underside black, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet in case I have to put anything else in there like stuff for the points. I want to make sure that everything is perfect before painting, make sure everything is okay. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please make sure to leave a like. If you want to see the next episode of the Inglenook project, I think that's what it's called, then please subscribe and leave a comment or whatever you want about this, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now, goodbye.